Bakersfield, California, please welcome John Crist.
Bakersfield, what a town, okay, what's up, everybody? Y'all doing good? Make some noise. What's up? Good to see y'all. If this is what I need to know, if your driver's license, on your driver's license says Bakersfield, California, make some noise. All right. If you drove in from somewhere else, make some noise. Really? Y'all, this was a destination for some of y'all. And that's scary, bro. You're like, nah, we're gonna make a day out of it. We're going to Bakersfield. Is this it? I walked around, I was like, all right, this is like, I think my church used to come here on a mission trip, but it's good. It's good to be back, you know what I'm saying? They get clean drinking water and everything, it's nice. Bakersfield, no, I like Bakersfield. Have I been here before? I feel like I've been here, but I have. Okay, where did I come to, do you remember? The church, okay, yeah, that was back in the day. All right, yeah, well, would y'all just, every head bowed and every eye closed. Nobody's looking around. It's good. Bakersfield's like one of those, uh-oh, dang, you're in trouble, girl. But Bakersfield's one of those cities where, like, how do I say it? It's like, if I saw someone riding a bike, and I was like, I don't think that's your bike. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you stole that bike, bro. You stole that bike. That's a kid bike, and you're smoking a cigarette. So Dude, I can't work on a new joke in Bakersfield on a Sunday night. Where are you gonna try one? You know what I'm saying? We went to this, I don't know, it was like a cafe or something for lunch this afternoon, and we had it's a very progressive city, or it's just different than the city I live in. The male waiter was wearing a crop top. Let me say that again, Bakersfield. Male waiter, crop top. I'm sitting down. I'm eye level with a man's belly button. 8 inches, is that a lot? I'm right there, you know what I'm saying? You ever looked at a man's belly button? It doesn't wink back, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's a stupid joke. No, that's dumb. All right, I'm never telling that joke again, whatever, all right. We drove from Oxnard down to LA, that's beautiful coastline, and I'm like, how did the government screw this up? You know what I'm saying? It's horrible, but Bakersfield, y'all are living the dream out here. If the world comes to an end, I'm coming to Bakersfield. And they got people say, and there's a lot of Christian people that think the world is coming to an end. You know, like my mom, she thinks the rapture is going to happen at any time. She's ready. She watches a lot of Fox News. My mom sent me not even a joke or anything. My mom sent me an email 3 weeks ago. She goes, John, in case of the rapture, here's my credit card information, my Facebook account. Is that everybody who's going to get that joke? And that's fine. I can see it. What? Yeah, I don't think he's going to heaven. Me and Mom don't think he's going to make it. Is that the Holy Spirit? What? No, that's my brain works. On the inside, dude. My mom, she's very Christian. That's why I love her. She's the most Christian woman I know. Any success I've ever had in life is because of my mother. But sometimes, like, she's too Christian. Like, anytime she needs some work done at the house, she's always trying to hire, like, a Christian business. You know what I'm saying? He Reigns Sprinkler Services. You know, it's like Firm Foundations or whatever, something like Hide It Under a Bushel Candle Shop or something. So the other day, she needs some work done at the house. She goes, John, I always on the phone with her. She goes, John, I got some guys coming over to the house. I go, who's coming over? She goes, Jesus Home Repair. I said, we'll see who shows up. Sure enough, Jesus came to the house. And he brought Carlos and Jesus fixed the porch and one of his disciples peed in the flower bed, so. That joke's funny, dude. God bless. My girl girlfriend, dude, pray for her, dude. She's got to deal with me all the time. My girlfriend's a sweetheart. She's an angel. She doesn't think like me, you know? We're on an airplane the other day. She wears a sleep mask to like sleep on an airplane. And now she's doing this health kick where like she wears this mouth tape so it can help her breathe out of her nose. We're on an airplane. My girlfriend sitting next to me is wearing a blindfold and tape over her mouth. I'm wearing a black hoodie and sunglasses. I'm like, babe, wake up, we're the poster. This is a see something, say something situation. They were the poster, they're calling about us. What's next? You fidget in your sleep, you're gonna wear some twine around your wrists to help you out. My brain works, and I'm trying to introduce my girlfriend to my family. I'm trying to, slowly, they're gonna meet her, and then I'm gonna try to meet her family. So, does anyone else have someone in their family that, like, before you introduce someone to them, you gotta, like, explain them? Bakersfield, look at me. If you don't have that person, might be you. Might be you. Everyone's better except me. You're the guy. You're the guy. It's like a very new, grocery store. So they have this thing where you connect your Amazon account to your fingerprints and you can pay for your groceries. Okay, now you're like, oh yeah, we do know about this. And they were like, all you have to do is just wave your hand over the thing and it pays for it. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I read the book of Revelation, bro. I'm not doing that. There was a verse in there about that. I think Whole Foods and a white horse with a fire in its eyes, and I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. And if Elon Musk tomorrow was like, we invented a white horse with a fire in its eyes, I'd be like, yeah, I saw this coming. I was already at Whole Foods doing the thing. My buddy came to me the other day. He had a new cell phone. Have you seen this one? This is the new technology. I gotta draw the line. He said, dude, I got a new cell phone number. I go, cool. I opened up his contact. I go, let me get your cell phone number. I'll put your number in my phone. He goes, no, you don't do it like that. You just gotta put your phone out to, we just gotta, touch tips. What? Yeah, we just touch the tips of our phones together for a second. We just hold them there, and it's like, does your wife know you do this with people? I don't think I'm comfortable with this. He's like, yeah, I did it with too many people, that's why I gotta get a new cell phone. All right, that joke doesn't make any sense, whatever. No, technology is moving too fast. Way too fast. This is when I drew the line. I got a compassion child. Does anybody have one of those? Raise your, okay, yeah, how much did you get yours for? That's not how you ask that, sorry. Every time I go to the crowd, something bad happens. How much is your compassion child? 38. Where'd you get him at, like a Mercy Me concert? You did? Yeah, you really? I'm back, baby! Got myself in trouble with the Whole Foods. Now I'm back with the truth about Mercy Me. All right, beautiful thing, right? I have a kid from Kenya. And 2 weeks ago, he started following me on Instagram. No, I don't like this at all. I thought I was giving you a bowl of rice and a soccer ball. And I was changing your life. You got a cell phone now, Malaku? Okay. How much is your cell phone plan? I'm paying you $40 a month. What kind of plan you got? I don't need to see him with me. I don't need him. I gotta block him. I gotta block my compassion child. I don't need to see him with me in a Range Rover. He don't need to see that. Okay, I'm never doing that joke again. No, it's just like I do. We staying at this hotel. We checked into this hotel. We're staying out here, and it's a big sign on the window. Everyone's welcome. And they're saying it in a way that they're trying to cop it. It's a big sign. Everyone's welcome. Why did you say that? As if we'd assume that somebody was not welcome. That's like saying, hey dude, come over to my house for lunch, you'll be safe. What? It's like the love is love. Whenever someone says love is love, it's like it's coming from somebody that you're like, I don't think this counts. Like a family of four, my husband and wife been married for 30 years. They're never like, love is love. It's like some trans lesbian is like wants to marry their adopted child and like, love is love. Like, I don't think so. Okay, I'm never doing that again. No, they have this huge sign there like, we welcome everyone. And I'm like, dude, like only white people say that. It's a white guilt thing. Can you imagine going to a Mexican restaurant? They're like, everyone's welcome. Yeah, we figured. You gave me a margarita the size of my head, dude. We figured we were welcome in here. We got money. Welcome. But dude, they were like, no matter what age, sexual orientation, or gender, or race, you're welcome. I was like, yeah, that's true. It's 2024, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be awkward depending on where you go. That's what people need to remember, you know? I'm 40 years old. I'm a single guy. I can go to the Lego store if I want. But if in 10 minutes I'm not met up with my child, a police officer is going to be like, hey, bud, what's going on? I'm welcome, but it's not going to be ideal, is all I'm saying. I'm a straight guy. I can go to Banana Republic if I want. But, you know, a guy named Lance is going to throw on a sweater vest and tell me I look fabulous, and that's fine. Okay. That's, you know, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever heard like when Trump says something, you're like, yeah, and then he says something else, and you're like, yeah, and then he says a third thing, and you're like, whoa! No, Trump, we were with you. You just took it too far. You know what I'm saying? He always does that. Like, he's always like, we're gonna do the biggest mass deportation of all time, and I'm like, slow down. And somebody wooed there, and that's crazy, dude. There's a lot of Latinos in this country that are doing a lot of unbelievable contributions and doing a lot of great things in this country. That is true. Hold on, let me find someone Latino. Anybody Mexican in here up in the front? Are you Mexican? Are you Mexican? You really? Mexican? That's said that aggressively. All right. When did your family come to the States? You were born here. Yeah, but when did your heritage come here? 50 years, who, your grandparents? Your abuela? Let's go, all right. Yo quiero, I sound like my mom. Okay, and then, but see, there's this Mexican restaurant by my house, and last winter, it was like packed. It was a snowstorm. All the white stores were closed down. Everything was closed in the whole city. Mexican restaurant, open, packed. Everyone's working in there. The owner, the owner's wife, the kids, little kids. I'm like, I don't think this is legal, but that's fine. These quesadillas are unbelievable. And there was these white women sitting over there in the corner like, is this vegan? And I was like, if we got to get rid of some people in this country. Let's get rid of them, dude. No, okay. This is my only thought. Okay, and this is my thought about the border. Is that like they're gonna figure out what's going on at the border. I think the United States is at max capacity. Okay. Have you ever been to a bar or like a nightclub that's at max capacity? You know they're gonna line outside, long line. 3 people go out, 3 people go in. 1 person comes out, 1 person goes in. I think we need that policy at the border. If you want to come to this country and make some strong contributions, you're welcome. We'll find somebody to send out, you know? Wouldn't that be awesome, dude? No. That's a wild place to cheer. Yeah! Let's go to the Capitol. All right, no, relax, everybody. No, okay. This is getting out of hand. What I'm saying is, would this not solve, because we got a lot of, under policing, crime, a lot of people just wilding out, no responsibility, in this country. I think like January 1st, everybody, you know how your phone, you get like the facial recognition, that's how you open your phone. Everybody on their iPhone gets 3D ports. And if somebody's doing something wild, you don't have to fight them, nothing like that. Just go bop, bop, If you get 3D ports, you're gone. Wouldn't that solve everything? A couple people want to come in and contribute to this country. All right, somebody lands on a plane, starts cheering, just bop, bop, A kid's on the plane, an infant child starts crying, just bop, bop. It's a little young, but you're going to learn your lesson, Wouldn't that solve what? I don't care how MAGA Trump supporting, Republican you are in this room. Would you not let 5 illegals across this border if we could send out the whole cast to The View? Thank you, dude. Thank you. That would solve it all. That would make this country great, I'm reading about Paul. some, unbelievable hero of the faith, got in 3 shipwrecks. 3 shipwrecks? How you wrecking 3 ships? How you gonna wreck the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria? A martyr? I think this guy was just a bad sailor. How you gonna wreck 3 ships, dog? That's why the whole New Testament is letters, because he was trying to go to those cities and they wouldn't let him on the ship. They go, write us a letter, we'll take it. That's a great joke, Bakersfield. I don't care what you say. That's hilarious. No, we're going to Ephesus. You're not getting on this. Imagine getting on a plane and the pilot's like, this is your pilot speaking. Welcome aboard. I have wrecked 2 planes, but we're going to give it a 3rd shot. We're going to get it up to 40,000 feet. We'll see what happens. Everybody's like, there was a thorn in his side. I'm like, yeah, sailing. Okay. That's the way my brain works, different. That's why I can't sit next to my girlfriend in church. We were doing the story of David and Bathsheba. You know that story? How does that story go, sir? Who knows that story? Raise your hand. All right. No, not a lady. Get out of here. I need a dude. I'm not asking you, sir. Who knows that story? Who knows the story? I can't see, but what's the story? Yell it out, 5th row. Saw her bathing, and then what happened? And he took her? I guess. That's the Message Bible. Yeah. That's the Saddleback Church version. I'm just kidding. I don't know what a big one is around here. I think that's the biggest one. I don't know. That's the good. No, David and Bathsheba. Yeah, that's right. And my girlfriend's like sitting next to me in church. I can't believe he would do this. This is a man's after God's own heart. I can't believe he would allow himself to be tempted like this. And looked over to me like I was going to be encouraging to her. And I was just like, she didn't know the palace was next door? She was looking for some privacy on the roof? Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I didn't see the gold pillars 20 feet from my doorstep. Oh my God, there's no way. Oh, you can't see me over there. It had to have been lit. No, there's no Zoom or it had to have been sir, honestly, how far away could you identify an attractive naked woman? Blind eye, how long, how far away? 1,000 feet, that's crazy. 1,000 feet? You can spot it, I can see her 1,000 feet, bro. 1,000 feet, that's a football field, bro. No, because he risked the whole kingdom. He must have seen her figure. That's what I'm saying. She must have been close. So anyway, I had to go sit in a different spot in church. All those stories, dude. All those stories. The story of Joseph and all of his brothers, and they sold him into slavery. Because the words of the Bible are inspired by God, but the titles and the chapters, man put those in. It was like Joseph and his evil brothers. I was like, you let me figure out whose side I'm on. First of all, Joseph had a bunch of brothers, and his dad decided that he was the favorite son, okay? All y'all parents, you got a favorite son, right? Yeah, you don't gather the other kids around and go, this is our favorite. Thank you. Yeah, you give them some extra money, go, hey, don't tell your siblings. Have a good time at the movies, here's $20. Don't tell your brother. That's the favorite kid treatment. Yeah, and then Joseph's dad gathered everyone around. This is my favorite son, got him a coat, you know what I'm saying? And then Joseph was chilling in the house, and all his brothers were out working. And Joseph had a dream that all of his brothers were bowing down to him. And instead of keeping that one in, bring the boys in here, I got a dream I want to share with them. They were like, Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery. I was like, I'd have done the same. That's the way my brain works, dude. And a Christian, listen, there's a bunch of different Christians. If you live in Bakersfield and you're a Christian, dude, we cannot afford to be divided up, okay? We gotta be united. As Christians, we gotta be united. No, but it's not for the reasons you think, okay? Because every church is like, we're gonna, have chairs instead of pews. We're starting a new one. And then they're like, we're having our pastor wear jeans instead of slacks. We're starting a new one. And then they're like, everybody's fighting. And I think we got to stay united because of this reason here. When we get up to heaven, I feel like Christians from history are gonna hate us. The first guy I meet in heaven, how'd you get here? Well, I sold my firstborn son into slavery to give up my son for the faith. What about you? I gave up chocolate on Wednesdays. How'd you get to heaven? A missionary sold himself into slavery in the 1400s to come preach the gospel to our village. What about you? I was watching the Super Bowl and I saw He Gets Us commercial. I'm just kidding, nobody's gonna be in heaven from a He Gets Us commercial. We're doomed, dude. What are we gonna do up there? No one knows. I don't know what we're gonna. My parents told me I was gonna meet the Bible characters. Your parents ever told you that? Yeah. They would read us the stories. They were like, dude, when you get up there, you're gonna meet them. And I was a kid, I thought that was cool, and now I'm an adult, and I'm like, that is terrifying. What am I gonna say to Noah? He's like, dude, I built an ark with my bare hands. It took me 100 years. What about you? I get ticklish during a pedicure. What am I gonna say to Samson, dude? You ever read the story of Samson? He killed a lion with his bare hands. So I killed a lion with my bare hands. I'm like, that's cool. I'm allergic to bread. We're doomed, dude. We are doomed. And Christians now, we gotta stay united because we're all divided up. If you're a Christian and you drink alcohol, make some noise. You're a Christian, you don't drink alcohol, make some noise. 50-50. And that's crazy, dude. We're divided. And men and women are even divided on the topic of alcohol. Men will just get drunk, they don't have any shame. Yeah, see, man, every guy in here has a drunk story that he loves to tell. Men have no shame at all. What happened? I don't know. I got drunk. Drove naked through the Wendy's drive-thru. Again. What happened? I don't know, got drunk. Women, they're too proud. Women will never admit it. Women always have some excuse. I don't know what happened, John. I had 10 vodka cranberries. And then I don't remember anything. I think I'm allergic to cranberries. I'm allergic. I didn't have anything to eat all day. I was in the sun, and then I took 10 shots, and I don't remember anything after that. I think I was roofied. No, you weren't, Amanda. You passed out on the pontoon boat. I don't remember. I remember. I took you to urgent care. That's all the time, dude. You gotta keep those. Listen, when you leave here, there's a lot of people. Did y'all have a good time tonight, by the way? Thank y'all for coming out. Hey, listen, here's my only advice to you. A lot of you come in here with a lot of issues, a lot of struggles, and a lot of problems tonight. And listen, you're gonna leave here tonight with the same problems, but Bakersfield, thank y'all so much. Y'all been on the